Hi, my name is Nurin Shahira. Now let's get to know the Lighthouse of Alexandria. Pharos of Alexandria, that known as the Lighthouse of Alexandria, is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. This lighthouse is located at Pharos, Alexandria, Egypt. The lighthouse remains a civic symbol of the city of the Alexandria and of the Alexandria Governorate. It has been said that this lighthouse was built to get ships into port at night because the people of the Pharos Island were wreckers. It was one of the tallest man-made structures in the world for many centuries. This lighthouse was built by the Ptolemy Kingdom of ancient Egypt during the reign of Ptolemy II Philadelphus in the 3rd century between 284 and 246 BC. Its height is varying only 15% from 103 to 118 meters. It was built with masonry method, which is by using stones, and took 12 years to complete with total cost of 800 tons of silver. The lighthouse was severely damaged by 3 earthquakes. It was the third longest surviving ancient wonder. The last of its remnant stones were used to build the citadel of Cat Bay on the site. Since 1978, a lot of proposals have been made to replace the lighthouse with modern reconstruction. In 2015, the Egyptian government and the Alexandria Governorate suggested to build a skyscraper as part of the generation of the eastern harbour of Alexandria Port. In 2016, the Ministry of State of Antiques in Egypt had plans to turn submerged ruins of ancient of Alexandria, including Pharos, into an underwater museum.
My name is Kratu Ain. The Lighthouse of Alexandria, also known as the Pharos of Alexandria, served primarily as a navigational aid for sailors and ships entering the harbor of Alexandria, Egypt. It has played a pivotal role in facilitating this trade by ensuring that ships could safely navigate the often challenging waters and find their way into the harbor, contributing to the city's prosperity and importance in antiquity. It was built by the Ptolemaic Kingdom of ancient Egypt during the reign of Ptolemy II Philadelphus, 280 to 247 BC.
My name is Shamin Farah Amani binti Samar Zaman. I will be explaining about the general information of the Lighthouse of Alexandria. The Lighthouse of Alexandria was the tallest. The lighthouse was the latest of the 6 ancient wonders to be destroyed, collapsing somewhere in 1480 AD. According to the ancient source consulted by Th, the lighthouse was built in 3 stages, all sloping slightly inward. The lowest was square, the next octagonal, and the top cylindrical. A broad spiral ramp led to the top where a fire burned at night. The other authors indicate that the lighthouse was constructed from large blocks of light-colored granite covered with marble and limestone. The blocks were joined with melted lead and a type of cement known to the Egyptians, made from resin and limestone. The height of the lighthouse was about 103 to 118 m high. The only taller man-made structures at that time would have been the Pyramid of Giza. A significant amount of knowledge regarding the lighthouse building originates from Herman Th. 1909 publication, Pharos, Antique Islam. A fire was lighted at night, and a mirror at its peak reflected sunlight during the day. A lighthouse mirror was positioned so that it could reflect light over 35 miles offshore. A statue of Triton stood in each of the building's 4 corners, and a figure of Poseidon or Zeus was positioned at the top. According to the extant Roman coins produced by the Alexandrian Mint, the fullest description of the lighthouse comes from Arab traveller Abu Haggag Yusuf ibn Muhammad al-Balawi al-Andalusi, who visited Alexandria in 1166 AD. Balawi provided description and measurement of the interior of the lighthouse rectangular shaft. Two horsemen were able to pass alternately on the inner ramp, which was documented to be 6.2 feet long, which constructed with stone.
Now, let's find the area of the lighthouse of Alexandria. The bottom part of the lighthouse is rectangle in shape, which its length of base is 30 meters and width of 31 meters. Then we use the area formula for rectangle, which is base times width. Substitute the informations into the formula, which will be 30 times 31, and we will get the answer of 930 meters per square. Next, the shape of the middle part of the lighthouse is octagonal prism. So, we need to use formula of area for regular polygon. N in the formula indicates the total sides of the polygon, which is 8 sides, and R in the formula indicates the length of radius of the prism, which is 8.2 meters. Substitute the informations into the formula, which will be 1 over 2 times 8 times sine 360 over 8 times 8.2 square. And the answer is 190.18 meters per square. Lastly, the top part of the lighthouse is cylinder in shape. Thus, we need to use the area formula for cylinder, which will be 2 pi times 8.7 times 30 plus 2 pi times 8.7 square. Then, we will get the answer of 2,115.49 meters per square. Hence, to find the total area of the building, we need to sum up all of the three parts of this building. So, 930 meters square plus 190.18 meters square plus 2,115.49 meters square. We will get the answer 3,235.67 meters per square.
Next, I will be explaining about the volume of the lighthouse of Alexandria. The volume of the rectangular prism, which is the lowest section, is length times width times height. 30 times 31 times 75 equals to 69,715 meter cubed. While the middle section is octagonal prism, the volume is base times height. 1 over 2 times 8 times sine 360 over 8 times 8.2 square times the height 30 equals to 190.1834 times 30 equals to 5,705.50 meter cubed. Lastly is the top section, which is the shape of cylindrical. The volume is pi r square h, which is pi times 4.35 square times 9 equals to 535.02 meter cubed. The total volume is 69,750 plus 5,705.5 plus 535.02, which is equals to 75,990.52 meter cubed.
The conclusion is, the lighthouse stood for centuries, enduring earthquakes and other natural disasters. However, it gradually fell into despair and was eventually destroyed by an earthquake in the 14th century AD. After the destruction of the lighthouse of Alexandria, it was not rebuilt. The exact timeline and circumstance of its destruction are not definitively recorded, but it is widely believed that a series of earthquakes damaged the structure over the centuries. The last significant damage is thought to have occurred in the 1300s, leading to eventual collapse. Based upon these finds, the Egyptian government abandoned the idea of breakwater and planned instead an underwater park where divers could view the many statues, stone sphinx, and remains of the lighthouse. He mapped the location of hundreds of huge masonry blocks. At least, some of these blocks are believed to have fallen into the sea when the lighthouse was destroyed by an earthquake in the 1300s. Despite its destruction, The Lighthouse of Alexandria remains a symbol of ancient ingenuity and innovation. Its legacy lives on through various depictions in art, literature, and historical records, continuing to inspire awe and fascination even today.
Hi, Moin. Hi, Shamin. Have you finished your class for today? Yes, I just finished my geometry class.
Do you know tomorrow is Kurati's birthday?
Oh, really? I almost forgot.
Let's celebrate her birthday tomorrow. We can buy a slice of cake for her.
That's a good idea. I think chocolate cake would be nice.
True? Bye. See
Bye.
you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Early the next morning,
Thank you guys, I really appreciate it. You guys don't have to be so kind.
Now let's go and sing a happy birthday song to her.
Let's go.
One, two, three.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Kuratu. Happy birthday to you.
Wow, thank you guys. Oh my god, chocolate cake is my favorite cake. How did you guys know?
Oh, really? Well, we just choose it randomly.
Thank God you like it.
Now, let's eat.
Eh, wait a minute.
Why?
Do you guys know the remaining size of the cake?
I've never thought about this before.
Me too. So, let's find it together. So, the radius of this cake is 11 centimeter.
And the length of the minor arc is 7 centimeter.
All the information is labeled as follows. To find the theta of the cake, we need to use the formula of the length of circumference, which is theta per 360 times 2 pi r. Substitute all the information needed into the formula and we will get theta equals to 36.46 degree. Next, to find the theta for the major sector of the cake, we should use 360 minus 36.46 degree and the answer will be 323.54 degree. Thus, the formula of area of major sector of the cake is theta per 360 times pi r square. Substitute all the information needed and we will get the answer 341.63 centimeter square. Lastly, to find the volume of the whole cake, we need to use the formula of the volume of the cylinder, which is pi r square h. Substitute all the information needed and we will get the answer 1900.66 centimeter cube.
Oh, now we know the actual size of the cake.
What about this slice? Okay, let's find out.
The formula for area of minor sector equals to theta per 360 times pi r square. Substitute the number into the formula and we will get 38.50 centimeter square.
Can we eat now? The cake is going to melt.
Now let's eat. Say ah.
Do you enjoy your birthday celebration?
Of course I do. I'm so glad to have friends like you guys. Waiting for the next year's celebration too.
Now let's finish this cake and go back to college.
Okay.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.